Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. Let's begin, and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. And if this reading doesn't resonate, that's okay. You can look at one of my other readings. These readings are timeless. And I also have a membership section. If you'd like to check that out, just click on the join button. Okay, let's see what message comes through. In this reading, Divine Masculine is wondering how to speak to you. They're feeling a little bit confused, a little bit lost. They're a little bit worried. Some of these masculines are planning to, shows here they're really thinking about how to reintroduce themselves or bring themselves back into your life. The intention is for something that is more stable, a stable foundation, something that's more long-term, serious. Some cases, I do see marriage here, something about proposal, marriage, coming back into union with Divine Feminine. But they are a little bit worried about how to reintroduce themselves back into your life. And I feel it's because some of these masculines may be at a distance. They may have stopped talking to you. They may have gone silent, or there's very little communication, or they may have kind of like pushed you away somehow. They may have said something that was not really nice when they last spoke to you. So I see something about masculine trying to figure out how to express their feelings for you, because it's going to follow something that they've done that they're not proud about. So I feel it has to do with the last time or your last impression of them, something like that. So it's kind of like they left on a not so good note. Some cases there was not much to, I feel like not even much of a conversation. They may have just left. So coming back, it's a little bit embarrassing. I feel like they feel a little bit embarrassed by it, and a little bit of the ego is there. There is a little bit of an arrogance here, because this masculine didn't expect that they would return. This is somebody who never imagined that they would be the ones to, I feel like they think that they need to surrender. They feel it's kind of like they didn't expect to be the one to, it's like they feel that they need to bow down somehow, like bow down and surrender, kind of, like, I'm done running. I'm done trying to ignore this connection. I'm done trying to pretend that none of this happened. I'm done trying to forget you. I'm done trying to forget my love for you, or to pretend that I don't love you. This masculine is just like, the idea of returning to you means that they have to give in to something, meaning that they have to release that pride, to let it go. And that's a little bit, I feel like a little bit of a challenge for this masculine, because this is somebody who, when they walk away, they walk away. And I feel like coming back is something that they are not used to doing. If this masculine did return in the past, it was different. The energy, I feel, was different when they returned, because their intention was not to stay. It was a different intention. But here, their intention is to stay for the long haul, to have a commitment with you, and returning for good. this is kind of like, it feels like their their pride or their ego is hurt in some sort of way. They didn't expect that they would return to you forever, like for the long haul, for to be in a solid commitment with you. They didn't expect that. So this is a masculine who, they acknowledge that they have feelings for you, that they love you, they are attracted to you, that sort of thing, but they didn't accept it to this point where they're at now. Now they are accepting it as there is something special here. But I feel like they knew it all along, but they didn't accept it fully as, yes, I do love this person. This is the one for me. But now that they accept it, it's like, ooh, I have to really prove myself. I have to go back and say sorry, or I have to tell the truth, and that's not going to be easy. There's something about they know in order to start a new beginning with you, Divine Feminine, they have to be open, meaning that they have to express themselves openly to you. No secrets, no hiding, no turning back, no hesitation, no holding back feelings. When things get a little shaky, time for me to run. It's like this Divine Masculine's like, I can't do that anymore. When things get a little shaky, I have to stand firm. And they know that this time around, they have to be open to the connection, open to expressing, open to being strong, and standing firm in what they feel is right. I feel like it has to do with righteousness, to be right. Not what they consider as being right, but what is the right thing to do when it comes to both of you. Divine Feminine, you are just, in this reading, you are just focused on, I feel like, your self-love, it has to do with self-love, self-worth, wellness. You're really building yourself, I feel like, emotionally. Like you are building that I feel like having some sort of balance within yourself, so that you will be prepared for what is to come, because you've been through a lot. And I feel like no message, no words, or no situation will take you off guard, because this is somebody who is prepared for whatever is there to come. And you are continuing to build the strength. It's something about building the strength within you, that when Divine Masculine returns, you will be able to face whatever this Divine Masculine is going to not only present to you, but to share with you, because there's a lot of things I feel this masculine has gone through that will not be so easy to express or to talk about. And because you are feeling that need to release anything that makes you feel like something like you used to be very sensitive to certain things when it came to your counterpart, your masculine, made you feel very emotional, or your feelings may have gotten hurt, or a little bit sad, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like you have really taken on a strength where now now you recognize certain feelings, but it doesn't affect you the way it used to affect you. And because of that, when this Divine Masculine comes in, it's going to be a little bit easier for you to kind of like take in what this masculine has to say. Meaning that you will accept what is as it is, without feeling, I feel like you will not be be saddened or hurt or offended in any way, because that is part of that masculine's journey. It will be part of their past, whatever that they need to share. But some of the things, like I have to say here because I see it, some of the things that you will hear will be very shocking to you, Divine Feminine, when it comes to your masculine, what they share with you about their experiences, that got them to this point to reach out to you. I see something about whatever you hear, it is going to be something that you didn't expect. It's going to be something that even intuitively you sense it, you feel it, but you don't know exactly what it is. You may have bits and pieces of the puzzle, but you do not know exactly to what extent or what else is involved here in this masculine's life. Learning the truth will be something that will come as a shock, especially hearing it from your masculine. Will not be easy, but it shows here that keep in mind this is part of this masculine feeling the need to release something in order to start new with you. This is something that this divine masculine is intuitively guided to say, to share with you. I see here as something for the divine feminine. When you hear this, whatever this thing is, don't hold on to it. It shows here that see it, acknowledge it, release it, because that is not part of that present moment, meaning the now, which is coming. This is up ahead, but up ahead, it would be the now, right? In the present moment, when you two connect, that would be the present moment. So it shows here that things of the past that is connected to your masculine, that they're going to share with you, that is not going to be that that good to hear. It needs to be let go in that moment. It's like, don't hold, it's like, it's something about, do not hold it in your heart, do not hold any grudge, because I feel like it will create some sort of bitterness, because it will make you question, like, wow, is this, I thought I knew my masculine, but I didn't expect to hear this. Whatever it is, looks like it will be shocking, but shows here that because this masculine has changed, that's going to be part of their past. That's not who they are in this reading. They are somebody who will continue to evolve, continue to mature, and they are transforming. And basically, this masculine is hoping that you will see them for who they are when they present themselves to you, but not see them for who they were. There's a huge transformation here. It's like masculine wants to come here. I see here that masculine wants to come here to you, like in front of you. They want to present themselves with the open, it's like a clean slate. It's like, I'm an open book. This is what I want to share with you. This is what I have to say. Ask me anything. I feel this masculine will be, whoever this masculine is, I feel like they will be open to sharing everything. This is somebody who doesn't want to hold anything back anymore. But I feel like Divine Feminine in this reading will not really be somebody to question about every single thing. It's just that you just want to know enough that will put your, I feel like, to put the old to rest. It's like unanswered questions. You just want the answers to some things that are unanswered. It's like the things that you feel are important. It's like, why should I read the whole book if I just need to read one chapter? It's just, I want to know something specific. I don't need to read the whole book. That's what I feel. Divine Feminine is like, I don't need to read your whole book. I just want to know what is important. I just want the highlights of certain areas that are important to me, that are important for our journey together. So moving along in this reading, I see something about masculine, um, masculine trying to build a string to come towards you. So this is connected to what I mentioned before earlier in the reading, where the divine masculine is not sure of how to approach you. So this divine masculine, moving ahead, there is something about travel here. This masculine, I feel very strongly, could be at a distance. There's a lot of travel here. Planning to move towards you. Some of them have already made arrangements to make a move. So this is a big life-changing experience. This is a big change. It's not just easy to just like stop what you're doing and just take what you have and just move, right? This masculine is preparing. They're closing off things. You know, they have a to-do list, what they need to do. It's like, I need to pay my last month's rent or something like that. I need to sell my furniture. I need to resign from my job, something like that. So there's different things that this masculine is doing to prepare for movement. This is somebody who may be physically moving away, moving to a new place that is, I feel like, closer to you, closer to where, or maybe in your city, maybe in your country, something like that. But there is travel here in this reading, moving away. It's like they're not going to make any decisions that are based off of, this masculine used to make decisions that were very silly. I see something about, they recognize that the decisions that they made before were silly, meaning that they didn't think it through. It's like I feel it has to do with stubbornness. It's like, I'll show them, I'll do this, you know, or they think that I won't be, they meaning others, not you, divine feminine. I feel like they were I feel like they were trying to impress or trying to prove something to someone else. I'll show them. They think that I won't be able to do this. I'll do this right now. It's like they challenge themselves for not the right reasons. They challenge themselves to prove a point to somebody else. And I see here that they've recognized that a lot of the choices that they made in the past, it has to do with family here. There's a lot having to do with family. The decisions that they made in the past has to do with proving a point to the family members. A lot of family members, not just one individual. There's a few people here. Because of that, they took their life in a different direction. They were not focused on self. They were focused on what the other people. It's about the other people, what other people thought or think, or they want to challenge them in some sort of way to show that they were right or that they can do things a certain way. They were not focused on what is best for them, but they were selfish in a way to disregard the connection. They were selfish in a way to ignore you. There's a decision here that needs to be made. Whoa. There's somebody who's watching right now. I see something in this reading. There's somebody who is very there is a karmic energy in this reading. They are constantly thinking, they are restless here. They are constantly thinking about masculine. They're constantly thinking about something that the masculine said to them. And they're constantly thinking about, there's a fear here that they're going to restore the connection with you, divine feminine. There's fear. They're worried that divine masculine has made their decision. They're not sure what's going on. This person, I see one individual here. It's a karmic person. They think that this is just a temporary thing, that eventually masculine will return, but they're worried that what if this time it's different? They're worried that divine masculine will make a decision to return to divine feminine here. They don't want to see you two come into union, but there's celebration up ahead here for divine masculine, divine feminine. I see here a new beginning, a very strong, a pure divine connection, something that is going to start off very, I feel like there will be a little bit of a release of things that need to be said, but it will make your bond even stronger. It's a very strong, unconditional divine love here. It is going to bring about celebration because there's reunion. This is something that will feel very, very, I feel like surreal, like something that you two will not expect, because you may have imagined you two coming into union, but the intensity of it, the way it's going to play out, it's going to feel so surreal. It's not going to be something that you expected. So this is a reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Bye everyone.